In any event, we've hit the end game. Alright. I guess the first thing to do would be to show this off. Yeah. We're just gonna try this. It's just Book of Something. It'll be fine. Prowess, Ice Lance. Oh, whatever. Alright, so there's Autumn's page, page of a Blood Hunter, page of Infinite Flame, She Fixer page. I'll go over the combat pages real quick, and then I'll check the key pages. There's a couple of things here that I remember liking because, well, here. I think it was this, right? Yeah, Gold Pinch Dance. On use, add 4 copies of the first die on this page to this page. All but one of the dice on this page you gain. This die rolls 0. On hit, restore 1 light. On miss, gain 1 offense up and defense up this scene and next scene. Which, sure. Astray. On use, gain plus speed /5. Max speed. Give target speed /5 offense up. Next scene. If speed is 10 or lower, this die rolls 0. 20 or lower, this die rolls 0. 30 or lower, this die rolls 0. There's some stuff in this that basically involves fucking around with speed die. That one is kind of weird. I would have to show that one off. Crash Blossoms. Discarded the 3 pages from hand if 3 pages were discarded at once. Draw 1 page and boost the minimum value of all dice on this page by +3. If the rolled value of this die is max, gain +5 power, gain +5 power, gain +5 power. Here we go. If target has 5+ crops, absorb 1 crops from target. Inflict 2 crops. Inflict 1 crops. Gain access to 4 special combat pages. On scroll, adapt. Change the position of the die with adapt. And then parry. Bloodsport. Overcome. Unaffected by power gain or loss. Forcibly change the clash result to win at an X% chance. Draw 1 page. On clash win, change the effect of the next die to overcome 24. That's interesting. Virtuous Offense. The value of the speed die using this page is increased by 2. On use, draw 2 pages. Increase the cost of this page by 1. On hit, recover 3 stagger resist. If target is 50% of max HP or below, inflict 1 fragile. Same thing. Deal with pests. If you have a speed advantage, all dice on the target's page lose 2 power. Inflict 2 crops, inflict 3 bleed, draw a page. Strange Blue. If it's 60% of max stat resist or above, gain 1 strength and discontentment this scene. Otherwise, gain 1 protection and drive and recover 1 stagger resist. Inflict 1 sinking to self on clash lose, restore 1 life. On hit, recover 1 stagger resist. Inflict 1 sinking count to self, next scene, recover 1 stagger resist. On hit, restore 1 life. Take X more stagger damage from non-attacks this scene. Silent Sounds. Lose 10% of current HP. Gain 2 strength for this scene, next scene, and the scene afterwards. And the scene after. Afterwards, gain 1 permanent feeble. Inflict silence and 3 disarm. Cannot gain emotion points this scene. I've never seen... I don't remember ever seeing that before. Gain focus and haste equal to half the crops on target up to 3. Absorb 2 crops from target. Inflict 4 crops. There's a lot of shit here, by the way. Karmic Potential. Deal 4 damage to self, recover 8 stagger resist. If the rolled value of this die is max, gain +5 power. If target has 5+ crops, absorb 1 crops from target, inflict crops. Gain +1 max speed. If speed is 10 or higher, restore 2 light and draw 1 page. Yeah, I still don't understand how you're gonna get to 30 fucking speed, but this is an example of that. Troubleshooting. Single use. Rupture, bound, and burn. Oh, there's... Oh, fuck. There's some more rupture for once. During a clash, if dice on this page run out before the dice on the opponent's page, move a die from the counter queue to the die queue. On hit, inflict 2 bind and rupture next scene. Inflict 1 rupture and rupture count on self on miss. On hit, inflict 2 bind and rupture next scene. Okay. 4 to 10 pierce, 4 to 10 pierce. 2 cost. Draw page on use. Single use, the R-Court passive. That makes them non-exhaustive. That makes range pages not single that are single-use, non-exhaustible would probably be good for that. Oh yeah, by the way, you thought we were done. Oh no. There's a bunch here that involves synchronizing. Synchronize with Snow White's apple for the next 3 scenes. Synchronize with Apocalypse Bird for the next 3 scenes. That sounds overpowered as shit. Synchronize with the Jester of Nihil for the next 3 scenes. Synchronize with the Silent Orchestra for the next 3 scenes. Oh, here we go. Soar. This page additionally costs 20 speed. On use, restore 3 light, draw 2 pages, inflict 1 reverence to target. If speed is 10 or lower, this die rolls 0, gain +1 max speed, inflict 1 offense down next scene. +1 max speed, inflict 1 offense down next scene. Then there's Soar. Oh, I mean, not Soar, Rise. Perceive Humanity. Multi-Strike 2. Targets up to X additional characters. That, I believe, the Forgotten Association has Multi-Strike. That's your end point for charge in this mod, I think. Cannot be redirected. This page additionally costs 8 speed. On use, reduce this stack of each positive status and target by 1. Inflict 1 reverence. If this die dealt no damage, gain 3 offense up and defense up next scene. On Clash Lose, gain +1 max speed. For the remainder of the reception, start the act with +1 max speed. What's this? Oh. This is also ranged. On use, inflict 7 rupture. After use, consume 7 rupture to inflict 7 burn. I don't know how to feel about that. That seems kind of cool. I kind of want to play around with that because holy shit, more rupture. Mass Individual, Harvest Season, Absorb Props, Paradise Lost. Synchronize with White Knight for the next 3 scenes. Between Heaven and Earth. This page additionally costs 16 speed. Recover 12 stagger resist. All characters are affected inversely by power-related effects this scene. Give all enemies 2 strength and endurance. Seal a speed dive target for next scene. Inflict 2 reverence. Inflict reverence to self. Yeah. Cleanse Inferno. Purge all burn from all characters. For every 3 burn purged, gain 1 offense up and defense up this scene. Inflict 2 reverence, gain +2 max speed, inflict 3 offense down to self on Clash Lose. Gain +2 max speed. Okay. Competitive Genocide. While this page is in use, add Competitive Genocide to the hand of another random ally. If target is defeated or staggered, absorb 1 light from all other allies and give them 1 strength next scene. On hit, deal 5 stagger damage to self, gain 1 strength this scene next scene. On Clash Win, inflict 1 fragile this scene and next scene, deal damage equal to target's fragile. This die hits twice. On hit, lose 1 light next scene. Okay. Long Day Ahead. Gain 2 focus and haste next scene, inflict crops. Synchronize with nothing there. What's this one? I'm sorry, what the fuck do you mean 99 speed? This page additionally costs 99 speed. After use, if speed is higher than targets, gain 3 offense up this scene and reuse this page against a random enemy with lower speed than target. Inflict 3 reverence and 2 feeble next scene. Inflict 1 burn each other. Inflict 1 burn each other. How do you get 99 speed, man? This page is used against all enemies. Dice on this page roll 0 against all enemies but 1. On use, gain +1 max speed. Give target 3 haste next scene. If speed is 25 or higher, this die cannot roll 0. On hit, inflict 2 defense down next scene. Lose 10% of max HP. Inflict silence to each other this scene. If target's emotion level is 0, inflict 5 feeble next scene and exhaust this page. Target loses an emotion level. Oh, that's kind of fucked, but also this is an exclusive page. Oh boy. Synchronize with the adult who tells lies. Synchronize with Dare Free Shoots. Synchronize with Dream of a Black Swan. Synchronize with the Silent Girl. Now this is an exclusive page and I don't know who the fuck can use it. I've never been able to figure this one out. If this page is in hand at the start of the scene, gain 1 strength, damage up, haste, or fragile. This page cannot be used. On use, lose 4 emotion levels. Increase this page's cost by 4. You are not meant to actually use this directly. Off the top of my head, the way I see it, you're meant to use something like Brawl or whatever to copy these dice. I have not found who the hell can actually equip this page, though, in their bookshelf. Cleanse Inferno, Sinner's Choice. Have I gone through all of them? Inflict Rupture. When hit, take X damage and lose 1 Rupture count. See, that looks good on paper. That looks good on paper, but after use, consume 7 Rupture to inflict 7 burn. So you don't actually get to pop that Rupture for more damage, which is kind of annoying. That's what it looks like on paper to me. So, yeah. So, Infinite Flame, She-Fixer, Bloodhunter, Autumn. Endures slash damage. Blunt damage is ineffective. Endures pierce and blunt stagger. Can use ranged pages. Unaffected by bleed. At the end of the scene, if any character has 5+ crops, restore 3 light, add reap to hand of all allies, and gain 3 haste next scene. When hit, inflict 1 crops to a random enemy 4 times. Your dice have one-sided, absorb 1 crops from target. If target has none, inflict 2 bleed next scene. Gain access to unique ego page. I'm probably gonna try messing around with that one. What was the other one? Page of Infinite Flame. Bloodhunter and She-Fixer, right? Oh, here we go. Okay, this is just meant to be attribution fodder. Okay, so at the start of the scene, gain 1 strength from protection for each character that has died this act. At the start of the scene, gain 1 strength and protection for each living ally. Upon becoming staggered, fully recover from stagger resist once per act. Upon taking lethal damage, fully recover for HP and fully recover from stagger once per act. If equipped by Gebra, Bina, or Roland, gain access to a unique ego page. I kind of want to see that. When an ally chosen by the passive ability Fealty is alive, reduce incoming damage from all sources by emotion level. If this character does not have passive ability Fealty, or no living ally is chosen by the passive ability Fealty, destroy this. I don't understand that one. At the start of the act, summon a copy of this character. If either dies, the other perishes as well. That might actually be interesting to try and fuck around with. So, duality on something, or legendary on a choice character. And then you have, and you have the Blood Hunter. Against targets with 100 or more HP, boost maximum roll value of all dice by half the target's restraint. Oh. Huh. When using a melee combat page, if target has bleed, offensive dice in the page gain +1 to 2 power. Draw 1 page upon using a page whose original cost is 4 or higher. When using a combat page with at least 4 non-counter dice, boost the minimum roll value of all dice on the page by +2. Upon winning a clash with offensive dice, inflict 1 bleed. I never really took a look at these guys. That sounds kind of cracked. At least 4 non-counter dice. Rapid gashes? I don't know. They have prep of the main dish, that's interesting. Restraint, though. And then, what about the she guys? Where are you? Are the she fixers just... Are those vanilla key page or something unique to the mod? It's a blue page. I'm very lost here. Yeah, it's supposed to be a blue page, right? I see... I see M-Corp. Wait a minute. I know what to do. Just don't... Yeah, there we go. It's not bound by... It's one of those weird instances. Speed of Death. Speed dice slot +3. Lose a speed dice slot after the first scene. Lose a speed dice slot upon reaching emotion levels 3, 4, and 5. At the end of the act, lose 2 emotion levels. Can't overlap. At the end of the tunnel, gain +1 max light capacity for every 20% of max HP missing. At the start of the scene, restore 1 light and draw a page for every 40% of max HP missing. Offensive dice gain +1 power and deal +4 damage and stagger damage against targets at 25% of max HP or below. All characters gain karma. Whatever the fuck that means. Yeah, I'm probably not going to be using those, but... So we did the Book Hunter. Can I still not do Callow? I am legit fucking annoyed that I can't figure out why I can't do Callow. Alright, well, we still have 1 left. Are you ready for the boy? The final send-off. The final fucking send-off of Star of the City. Ori the Lilac Chamber. I fucking love... I love that he even got like his own little custom nugget outfit. It's just a recolor of Nikolai. Can use range pages. Enter a random chamber and draw 2 pages. The active chamber changes every 3 scenes. At the start of the scene, restore 1 light and draw 1 page. Semi-illegal turrets. At the start of the act, summon 4 random turrets. Upon taking 80+ damage in a single scene, reduce all incoming damage, including when activated as passive, by 10 for the scene, and summon a random turret at the end of the scene. I don't know how to feel about that. At the start of the act, remember your past. Charge and spare parts stack up to 25. That's important because they didn't stack up to that. I gotta say this up front. So, I am unfortunately playing this the same way I did the first time I played this mod. Which is... gun-toting rat Corey, and then the next few Corys after that were pages I mostly used, because with the gun-toting rats, you get full stop cheese way earlier than full stop itself. So just to get gun rat Corey and some gun-toting rats, and then gradually replace the gun-toting rats with every new Corey you get. So, Ron's Office Corey, Tax Evader Corey, etc. By the time you get up to Chamber Workshop Corey, you probably don't need the full stop cheese, or you got full stop itself anyway. And then by the time you get to Z Corp hired mercenary Corey, by the time I got to Z Corp Corey, I just kind of didn't use him at all. Between that or Chamber Workshop Corey. And I just didn't touch Corey at all until the Lilac Chamber, which is one of his 3 final forms. And all 3 of Corey's final forms are very distinct and unique, with their own mechanics. So, this is like the last version of Corey that focuses on this gimmick, and includes the turret gimmick as well. Cost all pages is decreased by 1. Start the act, start the scene, draw 1 page. Gain power by double the current emotion level up to level 2. All dice lose 1 power for each emotion level above 2. So, kind of like the princess that brings sleep, I guess. I cannot deal more than 80 damage in a single scene. Or he reduces all damage by 10. Not as bullshit as the Princess that Brings Sleep, but yeah. I'm gonna bring... You can bring 3 floors in. You'll see why in a minute. Yes, we're bringing Burn in right away. fuck any... I am not taking any chances. Oh. I don't know if that caught... If that... Yeah. I am not taking any chances. We're bringing Burn in. Also, the turrets, as weak as they are, they have barrier. Okay. Okay. Speed 1. Turret, dice power +1. This character's emotional level is fixed at 0. Restore no light at the start of the scene. Take half as much damage from status ailments. At the start of the act, gain barrier equal to max HP, and add energy core and rest mode to hand. HE turret. At the start of the act, gain 10 barrier. At the end of the... Okay, I was like, why the +10, though? Just at the end of the scene, spend 4 charge to reduce the cost of a random mass attack in hand by 1. Charge and spare parts, stack it to 25. Can play melee and ranged combat pages. At the start of the scene, gain 3 charge and 1 spare parts. Chamber charge. Affects the properties of certain combat pages. Stacks to 25. Gain 5 spare parts. Gain 1 strength next scene. Gain 1 spare parts. Industrial factory. Cannot be redirected. Gain 5 spare parts. Give target 3 spare parts. Give a random other ally 1 spare parts. On Clash draw page. On Clash lose. Gain 2 barrier. Oh, yeah. Okay. Spend 6 charge to restore 3 light and draw 3 pages. Spend 2 charge to gain 3 barrier up to 5 times. Discard ammunition. If no ammunition was discarded, exhaust this page. Inflict 1 fragile this scene and next scene. Deal damage equal to target's fragile. Spend 6 charge to give all dice in this page. Target's current die cannot be recycled. If user doesn't have enough charge to activate this ability, exhaust this page. Yeah, so Corey's thing now is laser attacks using charge, ammunition attacks using ammo. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother. Oh god, I think I need to verify the game files. It's doing that thing again, where the game seizes up a bit whenever I hover over a speed die. Hold on. No, it still kind of does it. Not as bad. I don't think it's as bad. Whatever. Oh. He's doing Entrenched in the Snow. Yay. Oh. Rest mode. Serrated rounds. Ugh. Ugh. All right. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest. just hard focus on, just hard focus on Corey. Chamber of Swords. I'm gonna go with that. Actually, no, wait. Causality inversion. Destroy that first die. Burning Flash. Burning Flash. Go. Six, 9, 5, 10, 4, 11, 3, 12. Yeah, screw it, I'll gamble. he made another turret. Shrapnel Blast. Restore 1 light draw page. Inflict 3 wound. Oh boy. It's a 5 to 9. It's a mass individual. Oh, he has variegated disarray. Damn. Prickling Power. Draw a page, spin 1 spare parts to boost the max value of all dice on this page by +1. Gain 2 charge, gain 2 charge, gain 2 charge. That's interesting, I guess. Die. Five to 9. Pierce, endures Pierce. Solar Flare. Yeah. Looks like he summoned yet another turret. Okay. Permafrost Blast. Serrated rounds, energy refinement, variegated disarray. Revolving chamber. Oh, hold on, I have enough to use this. Mass individual, 5/9. Wait, how many turrets? Uh-huh. Oh, hey, look, it turns out I did pretty good on the crowd control, I guess. Turrets are... some of these turrets are gonna die, so... Cool. Infrastructure of the city. Cannot be redirected. This page is exhausted and used returns to hand upon reaching 20 spare parts. Spend 20 spare parts to add energy core to target's hand. Okay. 3 to 7. Discard all ammunition remaining, copy all dice from the discard pages and add them to this page. If no ammunition was discarded, exhaust this page. Bullet Storm. Okay, so that's a 5 to 9, right? Yeah, might as well. That one. That's pretty much guaranteed to resist it. Let's see. Yeah, let's go ahead and use Raging Storm Love. Oh god. Yeah, good crowd control, I'm gonna be honest. Chamber of Guns. Look at that fucking light. I gotta check something. Okay, I can't believe it. I had a screenshot just saved my clipboard of the Zwei fight that just looked like fucking Missile Command. I still had that. I meant to send that to a friend, so I did. Look at that sheer amount of light. Hang on a sec. Fusion, right? That's one, but I was thinking of something else. What was I thinking of? Oh, inflict burn equal to target's light. Yeah. Who else has Cinder Salon? Immediately use it now. Shit, no one. Alright, well, I might as well use that. Oh, good heavens, look at the time. It's time for Unceasing Strike. Because I am confident he might be able to pull off that 50 damage to activate his passive. Wait, what? It says he's taking up light doing something. But what? What was it? What did I do? He doesn't have any on-play pages, does he? That's fucking weird. Oh, he's actually just cooked. Didn't recover any life, though. He's only an emotion level 2? Are you fucking serious? Alright. Oh, good heavens, look at the time. If this page isn't ending this can restore one light gain 5 charge, unused gain 15 charge. Yeah, no, just go to town. Damn. Wait, I put that in the wrong motherfucker. Holy shit. It's okay. It's okay, because, And yes, you do have to destroy the turrets. Which is completely fine. I can literally fourth match flame, in fact. And in case that's not good enough, the forgot. That was satisfying. Oh yeah. You get a lot of shit from this, but the purple tier is one of my absolute favorite combat or key pages. Can assume one of 4 stances. A different deck can be built for each stance. Yes, she has 4 bookshelves. And there's a lot of shit. Identify weak point, actually. Types of target's weakest to. Reduce power of opponent's next die by 2. Mirage Storm. There's better stuff out there. The Lilac Chamber gives way too much shit, but we're gonna go through it a little bit. Okay. Speed 3, ranged pages, memory 5. Enter a random chamber. The active chamber changes every 3 scenes. That's the part that always annoyed me about this. Charge spare parts stack up to 25. You don't get to control this. This is not like the purple tier. You don't get to control this. At the start of the act, he randomly enters a hybrid chamber, which is ranged and melee. Or melee only or ranged only. And every 3 scenes, he randomly switches to a different chamber. And you have to set up all 3 of his bookshelves to kind of deal with that. Also, I don't see it here, but I'm pretty sure he should be able to set a turret up. I think that's an ego page thing he has. Spend 6 charge to restore 3 light and draw 3 pages. Raycross, because yeah. Draw 1 page, spend 1 spare parts to boost the max value of all dice in this page by +1. I've never figured out what the hell that is when it has the 3 blades. Never could remember what that was. Restore 3 light and draw 1 page. Yeah, it's tempered blade, sword play, chamber construction. Cannot be redirected. Spend 2 spare parts to give target 4 barrier and a block die for a on clash win. Give random other ally a copy of this die next scene up to 5 times. Scarlet Ray. Spend 3 charge to draw 1 page. Users now have charge to activate this ability. Exhaust this page. Burn. Exhausted and unused returns to hand upon reaching 20 spare parts. Energy Core. Serrated rounds is kind of cool, and hold on a sec, actually. Let me check something. Okay, none of this says exclusive yet. Serrated rounds is pretty. It seems is honestly pretty cracked, thanks to the whole bleed thing. Let's see, laser blast, 6 charge. Give all dice on this page. Target's current die cannot be recycled. Exhaust the page. Mass production. Spend 2 charge to add 2 random ammunition to target's hand up to 3 times. The problem I have with this is how this. Now that I'm remembering this all of a sudden. If I remember correctly, you don't. The big problem with this was you don't keep your charge and your spare parts when you switch chambers, which made maintaining this particular maintaining this particular key page throughout the fight really annoying. But I could be wrong, and I could be misremembering. Skilled ammo production. 3 spare parts to add 2 random ammo to hand. Spend 2 charge to gain 1 charge upon each successful attack this scene. Shrapnel blast. Restore 1 light, draw 1 page, inflict 3 wound. Beam cannon. Spend 10 charge to give all dice on this page. This die hits twice. If user does not have enough charge, exhaust the page. Energy barrier. Spend 2 charge to gain 3 barrier up to 5 times. If 10 charge is spent, transform all dice on this page to offensive dice. Scarlet Rays, Laser Blast, Energy Refinement. Bullet Storm. Mass Individual. Target ally self. Cannot be redirected. Can only be used at emotional level 3 or above. Spend all charge and spare parts to shuffle Nadir Elucidator into target's deck. It gains bonus effects depending on the charge and spare parts spent. I still have never figured out what that does. Is that it? Okay. And I still can't do the Kalos Squad, right? No, I cannot. Okay. So for vanilla, there's the Hannah Association. That's the Court Council. That's Z Corp 2. Oh god, 3 acts. Karmon, Inspiration Workshop, and Mirene. I don't know. Is that Hannah? I think... let's look at what I can first. Okay, the Court Council. This is basically, this is one thing I do like, is there's multiple things that have, like, a line down the chart, so to speak. With this, the earliest you see it, I think, is the Neophytes. because they talk about magic. And then there's the seasons courts, the seasons of the four court. I'm sorry, the courts of the four seasons. And then it leads into this. So, Court Council can use range pages. Yeah, Sorcerer's page. I think there's an Archmage's page as well. Summon a sigil, gain a speed die for each active allied sigil, can't overlap, gain access to Spellweave. When using Spellweave pages, gain additional effects based on their cost. 0, restore 1 light and draw a page. 1, restore 2 light. 2, gain 2 protection, stagger protection next scene. 3, draw a page. 4, gain strength and endurance next scene. 5 plus, no effect. Sigil work. Reactivate a random allied sigil at the end of the scene. Long Winter, that's from Leota. Elegant Repose, that's from Mid-J. Sunray, that's from Summer's Court. Frost Shield, that's from Leota. Sigil work and whatever other bullshit. The exclusive, not exclusive maybe, but the stuff you get from their books is very minimal. Because they rely on their unique Spellweave stuff. I've never actually played around with them. And I kind of want to, just to check that out. Alright, M-Corp 3 and Book of the Lilac Chamber. Which makes sense because of what this is. This is Z-Corp 2. And they did, in fact, hire Corey, so that makes sense why you need the Lilac Chamber. There are, I think... Let me see. There's the Viuga Workshop Fixers, the Z-Corp Agents, and I think there's something else called the Eden Atelier. And then in the final act, you get to fight the unique leaders. Okay, Tumble Away. Restore 1 light, draw a page, inflict 1 bind self next scene. 2 less damage and stagger damage on hit. 2 less damage and stagger damage on hit. Vagabond's Cloak. Gain 2 poise. Oh, shit. There was more poise besides the Outlaws. I completely forgot about these guys. Yeah. Draw 1 page, gain 1 poise, count on clash. Restore 1 light, gain 1 protection. Target's current die deals 2 less damage. Yeah. Gain 2 poise, inflict 3 chill to self. Gain poise equal to chill on self. Unfortunately, they still have the chill on self bullshit. Paranage de Enterprise. I don't know how. I probably butchered that. Target ally cannot be redirected. On use, draw a page with the same range as target's page. Target draws a page with the same range as this page. Inflict 1 disarm on hit. Or, I'm sorry, inflict 1 disarm. Oh no, yeah, on hit. That's counter pierce stat. Cruelty of Winter. Lose 5% of max HP. If at 55% of max HP or below, all dice on this page gain on hit. Inflict 1 chill. One-sided. Deal bonus damage equal to twice the target's chill. Draw 2 pages. Gain 2 endurance next scene. Gain 1 bearer and poise on Clash Win. Gain 5 poise count, inflict 1 chill to each other. I kind of like that they sort of combine chill with they sort of combine chill and poise with Z-Corp 2. Rending Rifle, single use. So I do like this one because so let me try to remember. Our Corp Rabbits have a passive that allows single-use ranged pages, as long as they are by default ranged pages, to not exhaust. I don't think it affects pages that explicitly state. I don't think it affects pages that explicitly state, if you don't have enough ammo to discard, exhaust this page. I don't think it covers that. but I think it covers the normal, the standard single-use stuff. Gain 2 poison count. All dice on the opponent's page deal 4 less damage and stagger damage on hit. This die is rolled 2 times. Deal 4 damage on crit. Gain 3 poise. And it's blunt. I feel like I could try to implement that into the Yesod team. It is ranged, though. And then Z-Corp Agents, Snowfall Blitz, Freezing Breeze, gain 1 burn protection in this scene, inflict 1 chill, restore 1 light, and Entrenched in the Snow. Yeah, I was hoping I could make use of that as well, but pretty sure, since it's not by default ranged, that wouldn't work. Blizzard of Blades. God, that's text for ants. I cannot read that. Dice on this page gain... What? Something equal to target's chill. Power equal to target's... Yeah, bro, I can't fucking read that. Okay, so this is Z-Corp 2. It's 3 fucking acts. I'm just going through this to like... I'm just skimming through shit. Okay, that's Marinée. I think this is either... Oh, no, I know what this is. This is Hanai Section 1, because you're using Carmon from Zweiss Section 1 and Marinée from the Vanilla Hannah fight. Yeah. Can you... Wait, can I skip certain... As long as it's on the chart, can I skip certain things? Oh, I can, as long as I have the books. This is T-Corp. T-Corp has a lot of bullshit. T-Corp Cycler, Rounder, Winder, and there's like 1 or 2 others, and then there is a unique leader page. I don't even feel like reading all of this. Oh, that's actually kind of insane. Yeah, but I don't feel like reading all this just yet. When I actually get there. Oh, no. No, yeah. Yeah, Hanai Section 1. This, I think, is Natalia's office. Which is basically, what if there was an in-game version of Full Stop? What the hell is this? Oh no, this is Natalia's office. So, yeah, Natalia's office, Fencer, Coordinator, and Lancer. This is basically what if Full Stop was endgame. So that's Natalia's office. I know what that is. So what the hell are you? That's the Forgotten Association. That's what that is. And I believe this is... not what I thought it was. We are not doing this. This is gonna be like the last thing I do before I absolutely need to continue. This is a fun fight to show off. It is a pain in the dick, though. Holy shit. Is the only instance where you get to use those pages. So, it looks like there's more up here. I'm just trying to think. Still no Kalos Squad, which weirds me the fuck out. I cheated the book, because all those books I cheated in, I could just... I think I have the Kalos Squad books, I could just burn them. If I still can't figure out how the hell to access the Kalos Squad. The only thing I can think of is not doing the Night in the Back Streets. And not doing the non-fixed version of some of the earlier fixed receptions is blocking my way. Something I haven't done yet is blocking my fucking way from accessing the Kalos Squad, and I don't understand it. Because it's supposed to be a Star of the City fight. So, Port Council, Z Corp 2, Hannah East Section 1, T Corp, Forgotten Association, Natalia's Office, Ascension Project. The only thing I can't do right now is Hannah East Section 1 and then Forgotten Association. I can, though, because at this point, all that's really left to do is the Hannah stuff, and I'm basically at the point of no return. So I want to do that, and then I'll have nothing but this left to do. And we're basically firmly in the CWR end game, where I'm hard focusing on nothing but CWR. Alright, I guess next I'll do this Abno fight just to unlock the 5th guy, finish outfitting him. I don't want to keep relying... I showed this off well enough, it's pretty fucking cracked, but I don't want to keep solely relying on burn to just solve my problems. The Forgotten Association is the finale of Charge, I believe. I believe. For CWR. So... I might... move Naranya off of this. These 3 guys off of it. Keep Nikolai. And put... Natalia's office here. I already knew about a lot of these beforehand. I already have an idea of what I want to do. I want to make Roland's floor a Hannah floor, so I'm going to use the vanilla Hannahs in Hannah Section 1 for that. Honestly, yeah, I think I'm gonna fuck around with the court council stuff on Bina. Z-Corp 2, I want to try putting on Yesod. Along with Torm and the Marin Page 2 stuff. Hannah E Section 1 is gonna be on Roland. Forgotten Association, I'll dabble with that on Hesed. T-Corp, I'm not sure. I'm thinking mess around with that on Hakma or mess around with that on Hakma, Hesed, or Tiferet. And Natalia's office, like that's why I said or Tiferet, because probably Hakma or Tiferet, and then Natalia's office I'm gonna put on Hesed. So Z-Corp 2 goes to Yesod. All the Hannah stuff goes to Roland. Court Council can go to Bina. Natalia's office can go to Hesed. T-Corp can go to Tiferet. Yeah, sounds good. I'll play around with that stuff. I'll go with that and play around with stuff going forward. Okay. I am only doing this, despite how late it is, because I just took a shower. And it's gonna be at least like 20-30 minutes before I feel like going to bed now. So... we're not doing anything too big, I'm just getting some basic setup going. Let's see. I'm trying to see if anything's exclusive. Oh, Rending... I'm glad I double-checked that. Rending Rifle is, in fact, exclusive. I wonder if it's exclusive to... Yeah, it's probably exclusive to the Vyuga Workshop Fixers, which is a damn shame. Okay. Shit. It's not a 4. It's not a 4 cost, it's a 5 cost. Does Royal Guard make him save a block die added by Lawbringer of the Backstreets? That's the main thing I'm wondering. During the third scene, the Shrine of Blue Star uses a mass attack page every 3 scenes. If a character is staggered, kill them and lose 10% of max HP. If a worshiper dies from the effect of Into the Star's Embrace, all librarians recover stagger resist and all worshippers take stagger damage. If a librarian dies from the effect of Into the Star's Embrace, all worshippers recover stagger resist and all librarians take stagger damage. Okay. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. I forgot about conviction, yeah. Nice. Damn. Like, damn. Alright, I think I won. Not gonna lie, that was pretty fun.
思ってたよりもよく顔を合わせるな。
それが私の元へ来ることが嬉しいという意味だとは思わないことにするわ。
それは好きに捉えてもらっても差し支えない。要件は
聞きたいことがあるの、北馬。
この図書館の館長であるお前が知らないことがあるのならなんだ。
ここについてどう考えているのか。
くだらない助言でも聞きに来たわけか。
気に入らないなら答えなくてもいいのよ。
私が見る限りここは煉獄だ。
地獄だと考えてるわけではなくて、
招待状を通じてここに足を踏み入れたゲストはその瞬間量子化され複写される。彼らの人生を本へと繰り広げる準備をするのだ。しかしここで息絶えてもそれは実際に死ぬわけではない。
ここは模擬実験をするのと似た仮想空間のような場所だから。
よく知っているな。彼らの記憶と知識を差し出したまま永遠の眠りにつくだけだ。アンジェラ、お前はどうして彼らを解放せずにいるんだ。ゲストたちの命が絶えないというのはお前が悩んでいるということだろう。
そうね。どうして解放できないのかしら。どうして悩んでいるのかしら。あなたを含めた全員と私は光によって形成された存在よ。だから図書館の外にも出られず、ここでのみ存在できる。そして私はこの制約を解きたくて、ここにいる全員が生き返るか全員死ぬか、どっちかでしょうね。
極端な選択の重さを甚だ卑怯だと思ったことはないのか。
わからないわね。それでも私が選んだ道だから最後まで進むことにしたわ。
無限の空間にて迷わぬ術。意味のある本はどこにある。私に必要な本はどこにある。果たして本当に私に必要な本なのか。そもそも存在はするのか。この果てしない生の空間にて羅針盤になるのは新人だけだ。新人がなければ道があれども前に進むことはできない。
その道がどんな危険性を抱いているのかすぐにはわからないから。
ああ、そして誰もが探しさまようどこかにあるはずの自分のためのたった一つの本。お前の心は未だ堅固か。
きっと。
最初の頃と違ってどうして確信できないのだ。
さあ、もう私も私のことがわからなくなってきたわ。北馬、あなたは本当に存在するって信じてるの？
私の意見は重要ではない。
そうでしょうね。
アンジェラ、宗教とは信じることだ。たった一つの本は信心があるがゆえに存在することができる。信心が崩れるとき図書館も共に崩れ落ちるはずだ。
信じてるから存在することができるって。
宗教にて信心の深さは人によって違うことは明白だ。
누가 뭐래도 광인에게 그 믿음은 진실이지. 있다고 믿는 게 아니라 믿기에 존재하는 거다.
そしてその信仰が破れたとき大多数の魂の息は絶える。
I'm sorry, what the fuck was that last line? That was not Hakma's VA. Either that wasn't Hakma's VA, or they fucked up that recording, and it sounds nothing like all the other lines.
誰かが信じぬせいで存在意義が消えたものは そのまま消えるのみ。しかしアンジェラ、お前はまだ息が絶えていない。私のように先生を信じて裏切られたが、むしろ新たに自分の足で歩まんとしている。お前はもしかすると自分と同じ境遇の師匠、そして幻想体全てが作られた舞台ではなく主体として生を送ることを望んでいるのかもしれないな。カルメンやアインなどの何者にも生を任せず、自分の足で生きていけるように。
今になって人聞きのいいことを言うの？
受け入れ方次第だ。本当に皮肉なことだよ。先生と私が、アンジェラ、お前に無責任にも生命を付与し創造したのに、今やお前が無責任にも生を与えようとするだなんて。
そういう風に言いながら結局私の邪魔をするつもりでしょ。
それはお前の選択次第だ。その時まではお前を信じる。
そろそろ戻るわ。
I got fucking flashbanged by that one line. That was not the that was nothing like the rest of those voice lines. What the fuck? Cool. I like nostalgic sound the most. Man. The mods creator really did not want you abusing the shit out of these Y pages on on stuff that's not Zwei. This is not exclusive, by the way. I for sure thought Zweihander Blitz would be exclusive. What was that last one? Oh no, that was it. That was it, yeah. Last line of defense. Okay. If two more clashes are won, all eyes restore one light and draw one page. I get it. I get it now. Rivelous Defense, Vigilance, and Regal Shield are all Unity buffers. While this is a Unity page that anyone can use. And this is her specific page for, yeah. I think Regal Shield would probably be the one I would want a second of. Store 3 light, draw a page. See, that's an 8 to 17 block die, though. I don't want to get rid of that. I almost never use Power from Pain, and I don't like the whole deal 8 damage to 2 random allies thing. And the fact that what you give them is randomized is kind of annoying. So I'm going to take that one out for Zweihander Blitz. I like Jamadar. I think I want to go with... This is a tough one. I think I want to go getting rid of Furusia. So only Karmon and the Vanguard have Juggernaut. Yeah, that sounds good to me, actually. Liquefied Flesh, your shield, bottom deal, stacking the deck. Discard a random page. Draw 2 pages at the start of the next scene. I don't know if that's on top of drawing 1 page by default at the start of the next scene. Draw a page upon discarding a page. Gain 1 light upon discarding a page. Yeah. So Gaspard has 3 Ferrous Guard, 3 Tempered Blade, a Zweihander Blitz, Sturdy Defense, and Castle Breaker. He has Royal Guard, all unused defensive die are preserved between scenes. Art of Defense. Increase the max value defensive dice by +3 at 25% chance. Lawbringer in the Backstreets. When using comment page, add a block die, 4 to 8. On Clash Win, give a random other ally 1 protection next scene to the page. Faultless Formation. Recover 2 HP and stag resist for every unused defense die this character has at the end of the scene. So he'll never stop recovering health and stack. And Juggernaut, +3 to 4 dice power when invulnerable. Duma has the 2 Ujits have a pretty standard setup, plus Zweihander Blitz. And Duma has a similar setup, but with Paragon Assault in place of Jamadar. +1 defensive dice power. Lawbringer of the Backstreets, +1 defensive dice power. Has Mirage just like... Yeah. Okay. Then 2 Ujit page 2s. Your shield keeping in stride. Your shield and liquefied flush. And then Ujit page 2. Lawbringer of the Backstreets. And liquefied flush. The Walter pages are used up, so no more your shield. And I think this is why are used up. Yeah, Ujit page 2, Gaspard, and Doom. This should be a reasonably good Blockma setup. And I think that's good for now. I feel like going back to bed, so... Hey, we got Blockma. I think next... I want to put the 4 Seasons on Bina. I'm gonna replace Naranya with Ori the Lilac Chamber. Leota with the Purple Tear. And probably go ahead and replace Astival with a Liu Elite. Is what I'm thinking. I just want to play around with having the 4 Seasons on Bina just for the hell of it. And we can go from there. Alright, I don't got a lot of time at the moment. But I was thinking about a few things. I want to check something. That's the dumbest shit. But what if one of these... Like, what if it's something, some trigger? What if there's some trigger, like here, or in something else, that's preventing me from getting access to the Calisco? I'm going fucking insane trying to figure this one out. Man, they're really getting shit once you have a burn team. I really... Oh, there we go. Wait, shit. There we go. Fuck. Unstoppable March. Fusion. Oh shit, nice. scared the shit out of me. Alright. Yeah, sure. Oh no, we have more left. Oh god, the dogs are fucking barking. The very last one from the sweeper you killed now. He here. Do what must be the last sweeper. That's so fucking funny. Wait. Oh, she hit ego. Hulao. Yazi. Oh shit. You know I'm fucking doing that. Hate persistence. Jeez. Nah. Throat feels so fucking... It's like when your throat feels itchy and you keep, like, gulping, like, flexing the muscles to try and... It just makes it feel more itchy. Ugh. Alright, I'm probably never gonna use it seriously, but Book of the Last Sweeper. It's so dumb. I mean, it can be fun. It's fun to use. Okay. At the end of the scene, recover 1% of max HP for every 10 HP recovered during the scene. 106 HP, endures slash, damage and stagger, normal to everything else. When another character dies, reset the chance of activation persistence for all allies and gain 10 max HP. Memory, the neighborhood. Can only be used if this character has persistence and no other ally has persistence. At the end of the scene, summon a sweeper and give all allies persistence for 4 scenes. Must keep going. If user has persistence, restore 2 light, otherwise gain persistence for 2 scenes and restore 1 light. Hazuko Kick. If user has persistence, gain 3 resilience, and all dice on this page lose 3 power. Draw 1 page on flashlight. Where family. All dice on this page gain on hit, all allies with persistence or over 2 HP and stagger resist. Are you family? Draw 1 page. Unused draw 1 page. If user's persistence increase max HP by 10% and inflict 3 bleed next scene. So I played with this the first time I really went through this mod. Oh wait, no, hold on, there's one more. Bloody Evolution. Increase the max HP of all allies with persistence by 20%. Yeah, so I played around with this a bit. I think I did it with, when I first played this mod. I think I did it with the Crying Children. With an overpowered team that the Crying Children wouldn't be able to easily kill. And I ended up, I think I ended up with like 3 or 4 sweepers summoned, and I kept increasing everyone's max HP. Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm DMing a friend about this. I asked a friend about this who played the mod as well. He played it on a complete save. And he's like, I don't know, he's like, I wouldn't know what to tell you. I don't know how you access Callus Squad. I'm so fucking pissed. It was the night in the back streets the whole time. Alright, well that's the next thing we're doing. I don't think I'm gonna bring the, I think what I'm gonna do is the idea I said I was gonna do for Bina with the 4 seasons, and try bringing that in. Yeah. Just to show it off and have fun, and we'll do the Callus Squad. Also, before I head off, for now, I will say, I do like this. The Melters is the lazy man. The Melters is the lazy man's burn team. It's incredibly ineffective if you're fighting, you know, I mean, I showed up already on recording a couple of times, fighting dudes that just bursted through my bullshit and whooped my ass. It is so much more effective to have a combat-oriented burn team dedicated to rapid emotion level gain, dishing out fuck tons of burn and damage. It's way more effective than just passively trying to use the melters. So, next up, I'm gonna do the Bina setup that I wanted to do. And we're gonna fight the Kala squad. And what I'm thinking is I'm gonna set, because I want to try doing new things going forward, I'm gonna set the Kala squad up on Netsig. I'm gonna I thought about this, and I had like the whole idea laid out, kind of. Do the Bina setup, do the Kala squad with that, show it off a bit, see how well that works together. Later on, when I do the Hannah shit for Vanilla, I'm gonna try to do Bina's realization with that setup. Hawk was basically set, and I'm gonna see how if his realization is possible with this setup. Kala squad is gonna go on Netsig, replacing the Inquisition. I'm gonna go ahead and try my hand at if I remember correctly, it's 3 acts and you get to use 2 teams, right? Yeah. I'll go ahead and after doing all the realization shit, I'll bring Bina and Hakma's team in to mess around with this. And see how well I can get it working. And then I'm probably going to try to put... I'm going to go ahead and try to put C Corp 2 stuff on Yisad's team. For the Court Council, I'm going to try playing around with that a bit on Bina with the mages. When I do... Roland's floor is going to be a Hannah floor, so when I do Hannah Section 1, that's going to go on Roland's floor. Forgotten Association is Charge. I'm going to see if there's anything I can do with that that's going to be interesting. But I vaguely remember trying it before and not finding it very interesting in the first place. But I can try it with Hesed. Ultimately, though, I think I'm going to put Natalia's office on Hesed and T Corp on Tiferet, replacing M Corp 3. This is Capricious. No, that's the Ascension Project. Never mind. When I get as far as the Ascension Project, I'm going to put Celeste Atlas on Hod, I think. And somewhere up here is Capricious Sorcerer, so I'll just play around with the Inquisitor, with the actual Inquisitors, or whatever they're called, on Bina a bit as well. It's all gonna ultimately converge here, I think. But yeah. That's the basic idea, just, you know, we're gonna move up to new things just to play around with them and try them out while progressing.